Not sure why some people think that if they ignore you, stop talking to you, that you'll just go away, die, or vanish. No, just the opposite. In fact, it makes you, or said person, want to express self and communicate even more. I just want to say this. I hate when people do a hit and run verbal assault or accusation on or about you, and then before giving you a chance to correct or explain yourself, they hang up the phone or cut you off.
Like a coward.
Well, you know what? In this world, you can't let other people write your story, because more times than not, they'll get it wrong. I mean, I don't care if it's family or so-called friends or coworkers or whatever. Sometimes you find out that the worst information out there about you comes from those you thought were closest to you. But instead, they're the ones putting out bad vibes about you. Well, if some closest to me don't have the maturity to talk, then I'll share my grievances with the world. I mean, why not? Because when people ignore you, they're basically saying they wish you were dead or had died. Well, I'm not dead yet. I'm still here. And as long as here, I'm gonna live and communicate. My life doesn't stop just because, quote unquote, you choose to not believe I'm still here. Number one. Family is for everyone to enjoy and thrive from, not just, quote unquote, you. Why do some people or women tend to hoard family, like food or jewelry? I notice women often do this, and that tend to isolate their offspring from their fathers while growing up. Why? I find that to be kind of selfish, and I find that it sometimes spills over into other members of the family as well. Number two, to imply that everything is always about, quote unquote, me, or as you put it, you, makes zero sense. I've spent thousands of dollars helping family members, going to funerals, flying out to see people over the years. How much have you spent or sacrificed? And please, we all have it hard. And also, please don't make up conversations that we've never had in over a decade. And folks, that's what I mean. And that people just tend to start inventing stuff up about you, fabricating stuff about your character, which is based on their bias of you and not fact. People who want facts don't hang up the phone and get all huffy puffy before conversation is finished. And number three. One way or another, we're gonna have this conversation, either publicly or privately. But I'm not going to settle for a verbal hit and run. Nope, no siree. I know I don't exist to you, obviously, is why ignored. As such, whatever I post on here, in generic manner, shouldn't matter. To you, I'm already a monster. So whatever other insults you want to sling my way, oh well. And no, just for the record, I did not make such and such whatever. If you had stuck around instead of hanging up the phone, we steered the conversation back to very generic, wonderful things, trials and etc. about life. It's called maturity. Anyways, much more to follow, folks, as time allows. Certain people try to bury you before your time. Not here. To be continued.